Hey, what is up guys, La here, and today I got that cheap 30k team build that I promised you guys. Anyways, it's really cheap and I recommend you guys to try out. Other than that, let's get started. And also before we start, I just want to say that most of the players will be the same players as my second NHL update video, so I apologize for that. So yeah. Anyways, on our first line we have Joffrey Lupo, and he's really good offensively. For 3K, he's worth it. Like 87 skating, 88 shooting, 86 handling. He's really good. Uh, Next up we got Kalturs, and he's such a great passer. Like 80, 89 handling. He knows where Semen and like Lupo are going like most of the time, and his saucers, like the sauce pass, it's really good. If you could bank off a wall and you can get past the defender, that's basically like an automatic breakaway. On the right way, you have Alexander Sedman, and if you're looking for like a Phil Kessel, this is the cheap version of Phil Kessel. I think it was Halo Diego. He made um, like a cheap beast or like something like that last year, and he compared like expensive players to cheap players, and he compared Phil Kessel to Semen, and I tried out Semen, and he's like really sick. I tried him out a bit last year, but I didn't really like him. But I tried him out this year, and he's really sick. His skating and his shooting it's really sick. For our left defenseman on the pairing, we have Mark Giordano, and he goes for 2K, and we have John Carlson on the right side, and he goes for 4K. Also, I have to mention, Lupo goes for 3K, and Tursk go for 1K, and Semen goes for 2K, somewhere around that, 2K, 3K. I bought him for 2K, and I checked this morning, and he's like 2.5, 3K, so yeah. So basically, for what's it called? For 6K, this team is like really, 6K for this line is like really good. So for this defensive pairing, for 6K, they're really amazing. On our second line, we have Ryan O'Reilly, and he's really good. Like, there's like some 87 players who really don't live up to the aura. Like last year, like for example, Camilleri and Sandberg, they weren't really good. They were like basically 86 and 85. But Ryan O'Reilly, he's so good. Honestly, he deserves like a 88, and he's just amazing, like defensively and like offensively. Anyways, he goes for 1K, and I believe that he goes for more. I believe that he should go for more, like 5K. He's just unreal. He's too sick. Next up, we have Bozak, who goes for 1K, and same thing. He's really good offensively and defensively. And we got Wayne Simmons. He does it all. He can check. He can score goals. He can play defense, and he's just really good. And he also goes for 1K. And this line altogether, they go for 3K. So that's really sick and cheap. So we have Oliver Ekman Larson play on the left side, and his 88 skating and 88 handling is just unreal. And he goes for 3K. So I recommend you guys to pick him up. You guys should try out Lukshin too. On the right side, Lukshin he's so good defensively, like 89 check-in, 86 defense. He's worth it for 1K. On their third line, we have Andrew Cogliano, and we have Darren Helm, and we have Michael Grabner. And like I said in the last video, this line, they're so fast, like they can easily like outspeed opponents. So yeah, and not to mention, they go for a 1K each, so that's basically 3K. Next up, we have Alexander Adler play on the left side, and he goes for 1K. And on the right side, we have Zach Bogosian, who also goes for 1K. On our fourth line, we have Mason Raymond, and I just want to say, since he has 88 skating, if you don't like Cogliano, you can like switch him up with him. So yeah, he goes for 1K. Mason Raymond, he goes for 1K, and we have Valtteri Filppula. Is that how you pronounce his name? Filppula. Yeah. He's so good offensively. Like he has 88 skating, 87 shooting, and 87 handling. And not to mention his defense is really good too. Defensively, he's sick. Like 86. It may not show on the card, but like it's so sick. Just try him out. Um, Next up we have Brendan Gallagher, and he's like he's kind of like Wayne Simmons. Like you look at their stats, they're like in the mid 80s, and they're both two-way forwards, and they play on the right side. They're really good. Brendan Gallagher, he does it all, and he goes for 1K too. And I think I didn't say it, but Phil Bula, he goes for 1K and 2K between 1.5 in that area. So yeah. Next up we have Braden Holtby for our goalie, and for 2K he's really amazing. Like look at those reflex category. It's just unreal. It's like you guys have to try him out. And he has what was it, 7 I think. Oops, I took the long way. He has 7 training slots. So if you put like 3 plus 5 Oz, or if you put like 7 single boost, he's really sick. I just have I'm just lost in my words. That's how good he is. Anyways, this is pretty much for my 30K team, and like I said in the beginning of this video, it's really sick. You guys just have to try out. Other than that, I think this is it, and if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you dropped a like or leave a comment or a feedback down below, as I do enjoy your support. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.